All right, and welcome. We got ourselves more DPL. I say more like I've been casting already, but this is the first game of the day, which should be interesting. We've got a newish newbie lineup with Banana subbing in, and I'm not sure who this fifth player is for newbie. I honestly have no idea. I looked it up real quick. He's not using his official name, so it was a little bit confusing. But we'll see. It's still Wexy, SCCC, and Faith, Moogie, and Inflame, the safe and off laners, getting replaced here for newbie, which, I mean, it's been that kind of season. It's been that kind of season for newbie where they have just underperformed, unable to even make it out of the open qualifiers for the PGL minor open qualifier, of course. It just, I don't know. It's a lot of things going wrong for newbie. It just doesn't, it seems like their play style has stayed stagnant for a while. They've been very much found out, and they don't exactly do anything new. Of course, the heroes have changed a little bit, but their playstyle is still a bit of the same. And I honestly thought Inflame was going to be the difference maker for newbie because he played such a different style. He played this high aggressive style for offlane. You know, you used to see him play heroes such as the Bat Rider, where he would stay aggressive in that lane. He would throw, you know, Sticky Napalm, of course, and Firefly past your tier 1 if needed. And he would go for first blood all out, and then he'd play aggressive from that point on. And it's a bit surprising. I thought his gameplay was going to kind of get newbie out of a rut, but it seems like he's only been dragged down as well. And newbie now looking for answers, putting Moogie and Inflame on the inactive list. So they're not officially dropped at the moment. From my understanding, I believe that for right now they are just inactive. But you take a look at this draft so far, as Grimstroke was picked first for newbie, as well as the Terrorblade. We've seen a lot of early Terrorblade picks, like just straight into TB. No care, we're going to show the TB, it's fine, we don't need to last pick it or anything. It's just here, it's just picked, and that's it. Radiant's turn to pick. But they pick it with a Grimstroke, they get the Shadow Shaman, not too surprised there. Magnus already banned out, so sometimes you do see that Magnus-Shadow Shaman combination, especially because Shadow Shaman has the second highest base damage in the game, which I think he hits for like 78 or 80 early. But Keen Gaming, they've qualified for the PGL Bucharest Minor. Had a bumpy road for a while, and they've recently really started putting it together. Old Chicken and Old 11 especially, and then he, in the mid lane, has been doing quite a bit for them. He has progressively become one of the better mids in China overall. But Pugna, Dazzle, Elder Titan, Void... obviously, you have a lot here to work with inside the Chronosphere. We'll see if Pugna is going to be in the off lane or the mid lane. Should be a 4-position Elder Titan with a 5-position Dazzle, but of course we'll see. And then Newbie with the Shadow Shaman, Grimstroke, Terrorblade. We'll see who they put 4 and 5 in terms of their supports, but obviously Terrorblade in the 1 position. Here's the Radiant Band. And they go Brew. So Brew here, Shadow Shaman, Terrorblade, Grimstroke. I'd like to see more lockdown here for newbie. Say maybe something made like a DK. And for Keen Gaming too, like you can only rely so heavily on the Echo Stomp. You've got Shackles here for the side of newbie, but I wonder what else they're gonna try to throw here. We'll see what they ban out, too. But King Gaming qualifying, and they had a pretty good time in that close qualifier.
The
beating RNG, I believe. Or no, beating eHome 2-0 in the first round. And then from there, they beat Team Root 2-1, and then they had qualified. eHome, a little bit of a redemption story for them after getting 2-0'd by Keen Gaming. That's a little bit of like, you know, it sucks. You're probably on the downward mindset a little bit, but you know, they picked it up. eHome, they 2-1'd RNG, and then they 2-0'd Team Root. Team Root, a team I thought was gonna make it to the close qual or to the Bucharest minor as well. So, I mean, we'll see what they ban out. They ban out the Razor. We'll see what Newbee ban out as they're down to 2 seconds left, and there it is, Sniper getting banned. Again, I think both these teams do need to find themselves with another stun, and there it is. Kunkka gets picked out for the side of Newbee.
Choose your hero.
They go to the OG for E. I'm trying to still find who this is here. As Bananas on the Kunkka, Wexy on the Brew, SCCC on the Shadow Shaman, and then Faith on the Grimstroke. Huh. Interesting. And then Yi on the OD, Old 11 on the Pugna, Dark on the Dazzle, Kaka on the Elder Titan, and Old Chicken playing that Faceless Void. Definitely an interesting pick there with the Kunkka getting played by Banana. I think Banana, when he was playing for Newbee, let's take a look here. He was playing in the 4 position back in 2014, and I thought that he had subbed in to play the 4 position in a couple of games this season. Interesting. But it's a BO2, so we'll see. Oh, I was on the wrong tab. There we go. Get that going. Get my settings ready to go. I think Keen Gaming take this in at 2-0. I definitely don't think Newbee are ready for Keen Gaming at all. They're using 2 new players. Not new like new, but like Banana is their coach currently. And then their TV is played by this stand-in. I don't know who that is. I still have no idea. But is this SCCC with the mid Shadow Shaman? 85 damage right now. And he'll be up against the OD.
Seconds to battle.
From what people are saying, it is the coach who is here on the Terrorboy, but their other coach is Banana, so who really knows? So we'll see how this all comes through. At least for the side of Keen Gaming, I do have a lot of faith in their team based on what I've seen from them recently. I don't know how much I trust this Shadow Shaman mid, but I was watching some game today and had a Shadow Shaman mid and it did well, so who knows? Well, you know, we'll see. we'll definitely have to see. This Banana comes over, and Banana will be looking like he's playing in the 4 position with Wexy in the 3. He'll throw the Terrorblade in the safe lane here with Faith in the 5 position. Grimstroke against Old Chicken on the Faceless Void. Do like this gem here on the Terrorblade. But you go into the Metamorphosis, it's used to just secure that farm, make sure that you can get in there and continue to just hit those last hits, maybe harass a little bit. Throw a couple of right clicks here or there. It's nothing too terrible for the side of the Radiant, for the side of Keen Gaming. So, SCCC over mid. 3-2 so far, not doing horribly. Holding his own, at least for now. This old 11 here with the Nether Blast early. But taking a look as Kaka has pulled this wave all the way over past the tier 1 tower. He'll go for the deny. I'm interested to see if they're gonna stack this. If they could stack that camp, at least for the Elder Titan, what you do is you stack that camp, throw the Astral Spirit over towards the lane, back down at you, and you grab the damage. No, come on, get off. There we go. And that's what you normally go for, but you're going to see him walking in all these creeps, bring it on over, and he's staying near Banana to try and land it on Banana as well. He's only gotten 36 from that one, but he really wants to get as much as he can out of this, and it looks like he was even contemplating going for the pull on the creep wave once again, but doesn't end up going for it. Taking a lot of damage as the Brew over towards top. Old 11 with the Decrepify coming in. They've got the Echo Stomp to hit on the Wexy with the Nether Blast on top of it, but not enough damage coming out from the Pugna. Level 2 Nether Blast. They're still diving in for Wexy as the right click is 96 for Kaka, as that's all gone now. But just grabbing those couple of right clicks on a Wexy with the Nether Blast is enough to push him back for now. And now you take a look. Over mid, SCCC doing a lot of damage right now onto E on this OD. And E picking up that Invis. So, obviously spotted here. But taking a look over top, Kaka could be first blood. Nice sweep on 2 heroes. Banana getting low, and that does help this Elder Titan walk away and find himself the south. So he's able to survive for now. This camp's finally back up. I'd like to see him stack that. Kaka pulling it all the way down for a moment. Ether Shock from SCCC doing a lot of damage. Also has the Hex. Shackles are available, but nobody's really here with him. It's just the Hex and the Ether Shock, and the Hex really isn't even warranted because of the fact that he didn't go in on that. So it's interesting to see the little bit of a waste of mana. Really shouldn't change all too much, as that mana is just a bit of a discrepancy overall. Ether Shock coming out, and one thing I want to note here about Old Chicken is we've seen him on this Faceless Void a couple of times recently, is how well he plays this hero. Always finding his farm, always pressuring at the right moment, knows when to throw the Chronosphere, is effective early on a hero that sometimes lacks damage even with the Chronosphere lockdown. But Faith over towards bottom, getting that kill onto the Dazzle is the first kill, but over mid. He getting low, as well as now the chase on for Old Chicken. Looking for the Torrent, but there's the time walk away. Astro Imprisonment again on the SCCC. The Hex coming in, and now they've got the Shackle with Brew coming over as well as Banana and Faith. 4 heroes here to get this kill on E. The Sleep won't land. And it's 2-0 for Newbee. With these early kills, honestly surprising me a little bit. They've got the X. They've also got Grimstroke coming in. Stroke of Fate, avoiding the Torrent. No Inkswell on top of Banana.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Got the vision here on the Dire side, so they do spot both the Elder Titan as well as the OD. Take a look over towards top. This top tier 1 tower is almost dead. It's the pressure that comes through from Old 11 on this Pugna. He's sitting at level 5. Like to see him level 6, but they're coming over mid once again. They've got the smoke. SCCC. Let's see what he's able to do, and coming around will be this Grimstroke as well as Banana on the Kunkka.
Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
They'll have the X, they'll have the Torrent, but instead they'll find the Dazzle. X into the Torrent, and now the Silence through from Faith. Easy kill here. And Dark going down to Banana. It's 3-0 in favor of Newbee. Definitely not something that you'd see coming through from Newbee, at least at this moment. As I believe Serpent Wards were placed down mid, and they're continuing to pressure E and Kaka back. So 3-0 at the moment. Chronosphere used bottom. Easy kill there on the Wexy. The X is out on Old Chicken. He already used his Time Walk. He'll be silenced anyway. There's not really a pathway out of this as the Shackles are there with the Inkswell stunning him up. Faith, with the help of Banana and SCCC, get an easy kill there on Old Chicken, who did get the kill with the Chronosphere, but ends up losing his life immediately. Tried to Time Walk away and unfortunately hit with the X.
Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the heroes.
For right now, the Terrablade's doing well in getting CS. He is 60-6. Has 3 Wraith Bands going into the Midas. So going Midas first item, definitely not something you see from TBs too often. Interesting. And he's level 7 as well, doing a really good job. They'll find the Sleep. That comes through onto the Shadow Shaman. The Silence immediately placed down onto the Pugna. Terrorblade chased by E. Won't be able to find the TB. And the laning stage is broken down so much, and with the top tier 1 tower already gone, and that camp getting blocked so early, Elder Titan was unable to find the aggressive route that he wanted to. And that really comes with the fact that laning does break down pretty early. We used to see it where Elder Titan would stack these camps and then just try to hit for 200, 300 pre-6 minutes. It was honestly disgusting. Primal Split used over bottom. Serpent Ward's also committed to this. They'll get the kill, but the Decrepify with the life drain. Old Chicken moving forward. He's also got the help of E. Meanwhile, on the low ground, Old 11 trying to make his way out. You look over at Wexy as they've got the Astro Imprisonment onto the Brewmaster as well as the Chronosphere. That lands onto the Shadow Shaman, getting both kills. Nicely done there by Keen Gaming to grab a couple. Quick pause coming out from Old Chicken. Those couple of kills there are very crucial. Old Chicken doing a lot with these Chronospheres early. Especially with just the Wraith Bands. He's already hitting for 124, if my math is correct. Took a look at the Elder Titan. Tranquil is going into the urn, looking for wards is the Dazzle. E going with the Null Talismans. Triple Null Talisman into the Kaya. Double Wraith Band here for the Faceless Void, and then Aether Lens for the Pugna. Newbee really holding on right now, and I wish I knew who this TB was. Truthfully. If he's just a tryout or another coach here for Newbee. Because obviously we know Banana, but I just don't know by the name who TB is. King Gaming coming out of qualifying for the Bucharest Minor. They must be feeling pretty good about themselves. To beat RNG, to beat eHome. Obviously eHome qualified later in the tournament, but to also beat Team Root, an up-and-coming team that looked really good. The feeling, the euphoria going through this team right now must be quite nice. Crepify onto the Nether Ward, still taken out. So smoke comes through. Banana, Wexy making their way over. They don't have the Primal Split to work with. Chronosphere down for 80 as well, but they'll have X with the Torrent if they try to get a kill on this, as well as the Boat. So they come in, there's the X. Boat is thrown with the Torrent coming in afterwards. An easy kill there. As Newbee combined, Wexy gets credit for the kill on Old 11. Midas finished on the TV.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Ulti coming out from Faith. With Elder Titan low, but nice Astro Imprisonment. Take a look over bottom. The rotations are coming through. Old Chicken still doesn't have the Chronosphere, but there's no way SCCC can get away. Now you look over at Wexy. The time walk over, hoping for a bash. The sleep, not going to find either. He tried for the bash. He rolled the D20, and it didn't work out in his favor.
Dire structures are fortified.
6-4 in favor of Newbee, but a 1,000 net worth lead so far for Keen Gaming. But Newbee losing their tier 1 tower over bottom, and pressure continuing to mount towards this Newbee squad. But they've got Banana making his way over. They're looking for the Stroke of Fate. X marks the spot. Astro Imprisonment's nice to make sure that he can't land the Torrent, but they've got the Inkswell. That'll stun up the OG with Wexy making his way over. They've got the Primal Split if need be, but the Stroke of Fate as well as the Boat comes in, and he's the victim of this 4-man rotation by Newbee.
Structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So they lose their tier 1 now over mid, and now they're losing their tier 2 over mid as well. They really need to make a rotation and try and stop this. The problem is, it just, how do you go in on this? Chronosphere is available. They've got Shallow Grave, as well as a Stomp and the Earth Splitter all ready to go. You try to move in too quickly, and you're going to lose your life. So they just give up their tier 2 tower.
Radiant's top tower.
Looking for Wexy. Does have Chronosphere, the TP, time dilation. Doesn't throw it.
Radiant's top tower.
I'm not sure he was confident in getting that kill. He's got 2 Wraith Bands going into a Battle Fury. And then you take a look at the OD with the Kaya, then going into the Blink Dagger and Yasha. Looks like the Yasha's coming before the Blink Dagger. And then your offlaner of Old Chicken, or Old 11, going with the Dagon after this Aether Lens. Terrorblade with the Midas going into the BKB early. You take a look at Grimstroke, who's supporting, of course, but with the Tranquils. Kunkka here with the Arcane Boots. That's the 4 position. Banana Kunkka. And Shadow Shaman is what I'm interested in with the Aether Lens and 3 Null Talismans. Decrepify coming through as well as the Echo Stomp. They've got the Earth Splitter on top of it. That's only going to hit on the Banana with the bow coming through onto the OD. They'll try to get this kill. Nice Shallow Grave. He trying to stay alive for now. Looks for the Sanity's Eclipse with the Astro Imprisonment on a Banana. Absolutely just throws it with nobody else there. And now he won't be able to get the kill on the Kunkka. He ends up falling. Kunkka walks away. They look over the Elder Titan. They get themselves 2. And it's 9-4 all of a sudden for Newbee, evening up this game. So Old Chicken continuing to farm. He wants to get this Battle Fury as quickly as he can, as S-Triple-C comes over with Wexy. But if they could get this BKB here on the TB, could see Newbee really start to pull ahead. Get that BKB, maybe you're much more willing to fight when the Chronosphere is down. There's the level 1 Dagon picked up by the Pugna.
Are Radiant using echolocation?
Very close to getting this BKB. Throw-ins and the level 1 Dagon picked up by Pugna. Let's see if he commits all the way to the 5. The level 5 Dagon, OD. Meanwhile, has finished off the Yasha, going into the Kaya Yasha, and now we'll be going into the Blink Dagger next. But again, with the power that King Gaming have to push, especially this early, it really does put a lot of pressure onto the side of Newbee to make a move. Problem is, they really don't want to fight into a Faceless Void that's got the Chronosphere available. Now he's gotten into that Battle Fury. He's looking for the BKB. Just Nether Blast after Nether Blast after Nether Blast, making this tower very easily obtainable for the side of King Gaming. And now they want to go towards the high ground on the tier 3. Just throwing a Nether Blast in, hoping to force back the side of Newbee. And they finally get some rotations out here, and that's when they back off. Oh, Chronosphere used. That's landing on a Wexy. We'll see if they have the damage. The time dilation comes out. There's the Primal Split. That is really what you didn't want to give up. Using the Chronosphere to not obtain anything, and Cyclone comes through onto the Faceless Void. Looking for the Stomp. Oh, nicely timed by Kaka. Not looking like Wexy's going to get away. The Poison Touch comes through. Still on the run. There's the Time Walk. Old Chicken with the chase. Oh. One more shot. There it is. Old Chicken finally finding that kill. X marks the spot. Bow coming through on Old 11. They've also got the TB here. Silence through from Faith to help get this kill on Old 11. No chance to get the Decrepify out. And TB, he's finished off the BKB. He's going into the Heaven's Halberd next. Honestly, with Metamorphosis and BKB, he should be ready to fight. So 60 seconds until he's got it. And we'll see if Newbee are willing to go in and fight once that he does have that BKB. He'll have the Heaven's Halberd relatively soon too, so if they really want to wait, they can. Courier bringing in a ward for Faith. Wexy went Vlad's first, and they do smoke up. Faith, SCCC, and Wexy all smoked up here with TB near this bottom lane.
Dire have the spyglass at hand.
Blink Dagger, Aether Lens, 3 null talismans. See if SCCC is able to make a move. He actually goes a little bit further south. They've got the Serpent Wards laid down onto the OG. Nice shallow grave to come through, but it's not going to keep him alive as he's surrounded by these Serpent Wards. The time walk out. There's so much here to stop him, but the Chronosphere comes through. There's the Metamorphosis pop by the TB. He's trying to get the kill with the Life Drain onto Wexy, but the Primal Split comes through. Old Chicken already dead. 3 heroes alive for the side of King Gaming, and they're going to get chased down by the side of Newbee. Kaka, he's looking like the next one to go down as there's the Shackle, the Lockdown, there's the kill. They also got the Cyclone on the Dark. He's the only one alive for King Gaming, but not for long. Newbee with a full team wipe. And it goes absolutely perfect. They don't even use the BKB on the TB. The Chronosphere was there on a couple of these heroes, but with TB nearby and the Metamorphosis getting used, they had more than enough damage to get the kills on the King Gaming. And Newbee come out unscathed with a full team wipe in their favor. $3,000 net worth lead here for Newbee. Not something we'd be expecting from a team that's been struggling for so long. And TB, 4,000 net worth ahead of the top hero of Old Chicken on this Faceless Void for the side of King Gaming. He has been doing such a good job so far. TB. Meta not around for a while. X marks the spot as well as the Torrent getting the Hex, and now they'll get the kill. Easy one there. Wexy gets credit for that one, and that's going to be his 5th. He's got into the Medallion as well as the Vlad's now going into the Blink Dagger. BKB is next for SCCC. Blink Dagger next for Kaka as well. We'll see if he goes into the armor or the Blink next. Now there's the X looking over at Kaka with the easy Torrent, and it's just... they put it together. They continue to fight together. They continue to find the X with the Torrent. It's easily done. Now they'll go into the Roche Pit. He just picked up on the TB. Finding the Hex. That's onto the Pugna. Old 11 in a lot of trouble with the Torrent coming in and the rest of the team following suit. They'll get the kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
If you're Mugi, you got to be worried with how well this TB is performing against a team that just qualified for a minor.
Is about to flounder.
They do commit the Metamorphosis on this to get the tier 2 over mid. I'm definitely a bit surprised that they went with the Metamorphosis, got the tier 2, and then backed off, especially with the Aegis, unless they're just looking to farm up a little bit more. The Heaven's Halberd's been finished off here on the TV. Got Grimstroke going for a sheep. Okay. If you're able to afford that, sure. And as Triple C into the BKB Banana, we'll see if he'll buy out on the Armlet or go for the Blink Dagger. And then Wexy, Aeon Disc into the Solar Crest. BKB for OD and then his own Hex. Moon Shard coming up next for the Faceless Void. Yule's here for the Pugna as they go to push the bottom tier 2. So Terrorblade comes over. He doesn't have meta at the moment, but they've got the X as well as the Torrent. The silence is there. The BKB is going to be popped by Old Chicken. We're going to turn it onto the Terrorblade. Bashed up. He's got the Aegis, and the rest of the team turning in. Serpent Wards laid down. Here comes the Shackle onto the OD, but they've got the Decrepify, keeping him alive for a little bit longer. The Earth Splitter with the stun. They'll get the kill on Triple C. The Dark's already killed off. The Primal Split's been used. The chase is on, looking for Old 11. The Stroke of Fate looking to land it onto the Elder Titan. Now they've got this Cyclone up onto the OD, but he's able to blink away. Back over towards Old 11 as he's hit with the Torrent in the boat. TB gets the kill. And it's 2 for the side of Newbee.
My thanks.
So 3,000 net worth lead for the side of Newbee. And they did lose us Triple C in that last engagement, but that was a fight without meta that they still got 2 kills on. Didn't lose the Aegis here onto the Terrorblade. They didn't use the BKB either. So things for TB as well as Newbee looking really good. Old Chicken has the Chronosphere and he immediately uses it onto the Shadow Shaman. And, oh, nice. Torrent, SCCC able to stay alive. The Ether Shot comes through. Now they've got the Shackle where the X marks the spot on the Dark. The Soulbind onto both these heroes. Stroke of Fate comes in, and there it is. 1 and 2 kills here for Newbee. Old Chicken leads it with the Chronosphere, but it's turned around by the rotation of Banana, who's been on point. He hasn't died this game. 3-0-15 in a 4-position Kunkka. This has been amazing. Really proving himself right now, and even though he's the coach, he's been doing such a good job. Shackle coming through with the Hex. Serpent Wards laid down. Old 11 easily dispatched. And now they're going to go in towards bottom. They've got the X, but there's the Yules used by the Elder Titan. The push is on. They don't have meta at the moment, but they've got the Aegis to work with, so they're going to continue to move on forward. Old Chicken will come through the buyback there from Old 11, looking for the kill onto the TB. He's also got this Aegis. The Torrent hits onto the OD. Old Chicken continuing on forward. Now the Soulbind onto both the Pugna as well as this Void. They pop the Aegis, but what else are they going to be able to find? They want exit kills. They'll find the sweep. That's onto the TB with the Earth Splitter. Can they get this kill? BKB is going to be popped, and the Sanity's dropped. Perfect timing there by the TB. Woo. Wow. This TB is impressing me more and more as this game goes on. Wow. Jesus. I feel like this is... and I understand that this is just DPL, but... and I don't know who this player is for TB, but if he's trialing, and that's true, as he gets another kill here on Akaka, this is a big moment for him. And to prove himself here against the minor team. is exactly what they want. Exactly what he wants, too.
Illusion. Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower. It's sinking, just like your lips.
Ags for SCCC. TV into the Scotty.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
And Glimmer Cape for Banana. And Disc here for the Brewmaster. Old Chicken going right into the Moon Shard. Let's see how well that pays off for him. He really needs to be certain with these attacks now, especially with how well Banana's been playing. Glimmer Cape for Dark as well. 4 staff onto the Elder Titan. Got the Yashikaya here with the BKB and Blink for the OD going into the Hex. We'll see what he's able to do. Ags finally finished off for SCCC. And Roche in at least 20. So we'll see when Roche is going to be up.
Radiants are scanning for enemies.
Minute 45. So a little bit of time before this next Roche is there. King Gaming already starting to sit their way over in this jungle area by the Roche pit, but they back off for a moment. As Old Chicken, he's finished off this Moon Shard. OD still going for the Hex. We'll see what he's able to do. It's a 5-man smoke, and they double smoked there. They'll run into the side of Newbee with Terrorblade leading the charge onto the creeps, but behind them, there's the Chronosphere coming through. That's going to be on SCCC. They'll get the kill. The Soulbind's onto the Void as well as the OD. Faith not dead just yet. The Yule's coming through onto this Pugna as well as the Terrorblade. Now they're trying to back up with the Primal Split, already getting used by Wexy. Moving in, looking for Dark is, ooh boy, the Void getting hit up hard. He's also silenced. There's the Torrent and the kill. So much damage coming out from this Terrorblade. Now they've got the silence onto the OD. The BKB is going to be forced out. Wexy no longer in the Primal Split. He backs off. The Inkswell on top of him. Banana throwing the boat over himself, so he's able to survive a little bit longer. They look over at Dark with a Grave put on top of him, trying to TP out. Banana low once again. OD. Oh, Astro Imprisonment. Banana setting up with the Torrent. Has he timed it right? No, it's a little bit early. But the Inkswell on top, OD still in trouble. They'll finally find the Sleep, still trying to make his way out, but the X marks the spot as well as the silence onto the OD. One shot, Blink still surviving. And now they look over at the Pugna of Old 11. They finally get the first kill on a Banana. They lose Old 11. And it's a 9,000 net worth lead for Newbee, continuing to pressure. Thunderclap on a Kaka. Poison Touch comes out. OD's back into it with the Sanity's Eclipse coming through on a way onto Faith and Wexy. But OD's still running. Taking a lot of damage once again. But Wexy and Faith are able to make it out. So Wexy Faith able to survive. Banana dying for the first time, going 3-0-16 before dying, involved in 19 of the 26 kills to start this off before his first death. And the TV going into the Daedalus. Wonder if Newbee are going to smoke or they're willing to sit back with their advantage. And they smoke. Smoke up, try to wrap around. Do they have smoke here? Yes, they do. So both teams smoke. Roche still available. Or Roche just available, not still available. This Keen Gaming. They're coming from the Radiant side. They go into the Roche pit for just a moment. They send the illusion over. Keen Gaming holding their ground for now. They have the Chronosphere ready to go in to look for this Roche attempt. A Roche counter attempt as Old 11 immediately spotted. There's the Decrepify looking for the stomp. Comes through, hits on a Faith, and force-staffed into the pit. And now we take a look over as Faith's already dead. The Torrent lands. The BKB is going to be popped by the OD as well as the Terrorblade. Continue to move on forward to try and get this kill over onto E. Serpent Ward's placed down. No way out. He's dead. Now the silence comes through on Akaka. They'll get themselves another. They look over with the Soul Bind onto the Pugna as well as the Void. So much damage. Nowhere to go. He's dead as well. And now they look for the Pugna taking out Old 11. Up in the air will be Dark. He'll get the Shallow Grave off. Chronosphere hits on a 3, but where is your follow-up? It actually lands on a 4. Sanities comes through. S-Triple-C and Banana wiped off the face of the earth. But Old Chicken into the Serpent Wards into so much damage. There's the Godlike Spree here for the TB. And they'll go in to get this Roche. King Gaming still want to try and contest this. Roche down to under half health. Backing off for a moment will be Newbee with the buyback coming in from Banana. No Old Chicken for 80 seconds. OD with the MKB. Newbee have Bruce split in 30 seconds. They have their S-Triple-C mid Shadow Shaman in 20. But Serpent Ward's not available for 25. But by the time he gets into the fight, it's not going to matter anyway. TB will hold his ground. They'll look for the stomp. BKB's on point. They'll get the Aegis. They'll get the cheese. So it's a 13,000 net worth lead here for the side of Newbee. Level 3 on the Dagon picked up here for Old 11. Old Chicken back alive and now into the Hex. E will go. Newbee should be looking to get aggressive once again. Heart's the next item for the TB after picking up this Daedalus. They are up 15,000 net worth. They're working with the Aegis. TB, though, one of the worst Aegis carriers in the game, as long as he doesn't have a refresher of some sort, is you don't get meta back, so you still right-click pretty hard, but you'd always love to have that meta, and I feel like without it, it makes him a pretty bad Aegis carrier, but he's your top of the net worth, and there's no reason to not put that Aegis on top onto this TV. Nice Triple C with that Ags has the cheese going into his BKB still. Lexi finishing off this Solar Crest. So has the Solar Crest, has the Gem, going into the Lotus Orb next. Blink Dagger on to Wexy as well, as we've seen the item progression on most of these heroes. And from what we've been seeing with the TB, his positioning and just where he's been at in these fights has been nearly perfect. And I almost say nearly begrudgingly, because he is 9-0-9, so it has been perfect. So let me retract that and say it has been perfect. Serpent Wards laid down, forcing out the glyph. Let's see what they're able to do here for Newbee to maybe finish off this game up 15,000 net worth. Ripping absolutely through that tier 3 tower. The Soulbind comes down to the Dazzle as well as the OD. They're looking for the kill. The Chronosphere is going to be used by Old Chicken. That locks in SCCC, but he's not really the damage dealer you need to worry about, because Old Chicken, the time walk back, now stunned up by the Primal Split. Brewmaster, as the Rock Toss comes through, the Shallow Grave is going to be out by the Dazzle, but it's not going to matter. He's locked down. He's killed off. Dead for 94. Now they look over at Kaka. This might just be over as they lose 2 heroes and they take no damage, basically. Sanity's Eclipse, but that's all she wrote with that one. Newbee taking literally no damage. Hex coming through OD. Hit with the Shallow Grave, but so much damage being done. They'll take out Old 11. He's going to be next. And GG's call by King Gaming. Newbee with the victory here. So Newbee coming out on top. 41 minutes in, and they take the victory 36-12. And they led basically the entire way. They were down a couple thousand net worth, but other than that, I mean, they were ahead by quite a margin, of the TB doing oh so well, as he did not die that game. 10-0-12. I'm going to tweet at Newbee and ask who that is, because I'd really like to know. So we'll be back with Game 2 in just a moment. I'm your caster, Bkop. Newbee with the 1-0 lead. It's a group stage series of 2, so 2 games max. We'll see if King Gaming can even the series up at 1 and draw the tie, and or if Newbee are going to find themselves with a series victory. So we'll know in just a moment. We'll be back in a moment. Stay right there. I'm your caster, Bkop, at Bkop92 on Twitter. Be right back.